Hello, my name is Amber Kalish, and I'm going to be talking about the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro for my presentation. Here's the agenda. We'll begin with product information, discussing name, description, and category, target market needs fulfilled, Me Too imitator status, then we go into product market and category overview, product competition, target market analysis, and then our marketing mix. We'll end with product positioning and differentiation and the sources utilized pages. Product description, information, and category. The product is the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro. It is a smart bird feeder, and its product category is home and garden, subcategory outdoor bird feeders. The Bird Buddy Pro has a user-friendly interface with AI technology that identifies birds as they come and visit the feeder. It notifies users and it also educates bird watchers. It sends a daily postcard shot and summarizes all the visitors through the Bird Buddy app. And you can share these postcards with the community. Target market needs fulfilled. The Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro allows its customers to fulfill social needs, personal needs, and societal and global needs. Social needs can be fulfilled by sharing postcards, which are images of the birds that visit the feeder each day, with others, such as friends and family. This also can be fun and relaxing for avid bird watchers and would fulfill personal needs. Bird Buddy Inc. is a very environmentally conscious company, not only through its product design and sustainable materials, but also through their conservation efforts. They invest in nature preserves and purchase developing forests to support bird populations. So they are helping fulfill the environmental sustainability needs. Is the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro a Me Too imitator? Yes and no. Bird Buddy invented the world's first smart bird feeder in 2020, available to consumers in 2022 thanks to COVID and supply chain issues. Soon after, competitors followed. So the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro is the second iteration and product line that launched on Kickstarter in October of 2024 and shipped soon after. So in that sense, it could be imitating itself, but Bird Buddy came out with the world's first smart bird feeder, and this is just an improved version of that. Product market overview. The current market size of the smart bird feeder market is 250 million in 2025, and the current market projection shows 875 million in 2033. That has a compound annual growth rate of 15%. The smart bird feeder market is experiencing robust growth, and it's driven by increased interest in pet ownership and technological advancements, including the Internet of Things technologies, which incorporates artificial intelligence into things like bird feeders. So you end up with very popular gadgets. Market segmentation is broken down with, you can have Wi-Fi enabled bird feeders, solar powered bird feeders, commercial and residential. And the largest market segment is residential smart bird feeders. And then North America has a 40% market share. So the bird feeders are very popular in our vicinity. Product competition in the smart bird feeder market. Product limitations for the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro are its price. It is relatively high, and then it has an annual subscription, which is also fairly expensive and can cost around $100 a year. There have been some complaints about the motion sensitivity on its camera, and some of its competitors are taking advantage of these complaints. However, the Bird Buddy has going for it its brand name, since it was the original inventor of the Smart Bird Feeder. It's a very popular brand name. And also, Bird Buddy used crowdsourcing to create its first product and continued to do so with its second iteration. So its consumers know that it is an environmentally conscious company, and they approve of that. Also, there are tech-savvy consumers, and they appreciate the improvements in its camera, in the image, and the wider view that it's come up with. The most popular competitors are NetView's BirdFi. That's really the main competitor, and its central image here is a hummingbird feeding its young. And then Bird Buddy's image of a mockingbird is on the left. And then Oxco on the right is considered its Me Too clone, and you can find it on Amazon. Target market demographics. Okay, the consumer, psychographic, and demographic market segments of Bird Buddy Pro consumers are tech-savvy individuals ages 25 to 45. This group is highly engaged with smart home technologies. You have bird watchers ages 30 to 60. Around 48 million Americans participate in bird watching. So that is a big segment. Young families age 25 to 40. And these are parents seeking educational activities for their children. And then there's eco-friendly individuals aged 30 to 50. And these are the same individuals who prioritize sustainability and are deeply interested in growing environmental concerns. As far as geographic trends go, suburban areas witness higher sales of smart bird feeders due to increased outdoor space compared to urban settings. There is a global presence in Bird Buddy consumers, but as mentioned earlier, North America has a very large market share of the smart bird feeder market at 40%. And so North America and Europe have the largest presence of consumers. The marketing mix product presentation. The Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro comes with all the features shown here on the right and some accessories. Some of the features include the Nature Pro Cam. This is a 2K video quality camera. It has high dynamic range capabilities, sharp focus at close distance, a wider field of view than its predecessor, and it offers slow motion video, which is very popular. The app is a big hit as well, in addition to the postcards mentioned earlier that you can share with your friends and family. It comes with AI technology that will identify birds, and it can even identify sick birds that are feeding at your feeder. So that's a really big plus. The Bird Buddy Pro comes with a solar roof, which is very convenient, and you don't have to recharge your bird feeder every 1 to 2 weeks as the previous product line required. As far as accessories, there is a perch extender, there is a nutrition set, a suet ball holder, and then a pole mount, which you can combine with the Nature Center, which is another product line offered by Bird Buddy. This is another feature offered by the Bird Buddy Pro. This is the Blue Jay satellite feature, and there are others, but this shows the presence of blue jays at Bird Buddy feeders in North America. So they have several geovisualizations that you can watch and monitor the habits of certain birds. Marketing mix distribution. Bird Buddy is using an omni-channel approach. They begin with direct distribution through their crowdsourcing campaigns. And in their 2020 product offering for the original Bird Buddy, they went direct distribution for a majority of the product life cycle and had some major supply chain issues, which caused years of shipping delays. So they have learned their lesson this time around and went with direct and indirect distribution in October of 2024 when the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro was available. So you can find it at e-commerce sites, retailers and pet stores, Walmart, Amazon, Chewy, and of course direct through Bird Buddy. Marketing mix pricing. Bird Buddy Pro has an option to purchase with the solar roof or without the solar roof. So direct to consumer pricing starts at $359 with the solar roof. On sale, it's $249. The Bird Buddy Pro without the solar roof starts at $329, but is on sale for $199. Through the intermediaries, it seems Target has the best deal for bulk pricing, but that is if it's on sale. So Target with the solar roof on sale is $199. And then without the solar roof, it's $189 on sale. Chewy and Amazon come in at $249, and I could not see any other pricing for them. At product launch through Bird Buddy's Kickstarter crowdfunding campaign, they gave their previous customers the option to purchase early for $199. So this was a very capital intensive project, and that was how they raised the funds to create the product. Marketing mix promotion. Social media advertising was a very large part of the promotional campaign. There was an official Bird Buddy community, and a lot of that traffic drove the excitement for the Bird Buddy Pro. And the Facebook traffic would increase the Facebook advertising visibility, and that would in turn drive Google advertising. So Facebook, Google advertising, the Facebook community page. There were TikTok viral videos posted by consumers of the original Bird Buddy, and that was further publicity. Everybody would get excited over the bird videos. The Heartbeat Project is a partnership with the National Audubon Society, where Bird Buddy purchased a portion of a Slovenian forest to maintain a conservation habitat for birds. In addition to the publicity and social media advertising, there were sales promotion through Kickstarter. So they gave 35% discounts to customers of the original product line. So the original Bird Buddy purchasers received a very large discount to purchase the Bird Buddy Pro, and that continues with other product lines that they're coming out with as well. So they've got in fact, you can see on the official Bird Buddy community page with the butterflies, that is a nature center, and that is their new product line that they're coming out with. Positioning and differentiation. So the Bird Buddy Smart Bird Feeder Pro is the second iteration of the original Smart Bird Feeder. So in that aspect, it has brand recognition and a loyal customer base. The interface uses artificial intelligence to identify birds, and it notifies if sick birds are feeding at your feeder, which I think is a really neat feature that it has. I haven't seen other competitors use that. It has an HDR camera, which has a slow-mo feature, which is really neat. The Bird Buddy community is its own social media group. And then the Bird Buddy app has a lot of educational activities and features. So its technology and user interface is superior to its competition. In saying that, the NetView BirdFi is its best competitor. Pricing wise, the BirdFi is more affordable at $134 compared to, let's say, Target's pricing on sale, which is $199, and that's with the solar roof comparison models. So the NetView's BirdFi has cloud and SD card capabilities. So that means you don't have to purchase a subscription, and everybody likes that. It has a simple application, and so your less technology savvy consumers are going to gravitate towards that. It has a wider camera angle than the Bird Buddy. So, and that was one of the features that the Bird Buddy Pro came out with, was this wide camera angle. I have read that the NetView BirdFi has superior motion sensitivity. I think that the Bird Buddy still has this consumer base that is bordering on brand evangelism. So it's almost like Apple. If you're a Bird Buddy fan, you're going to stick with Bird Buddy. But NetView is a really strong competitor in the market. So we'll see what happens in the future and how far Bird Buddy can get with its technology. Sources utilized.